of Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. If you have Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. I do like to start with a quick smudge of sage before we get started. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the signs of Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. If you have Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. 3 chimes to bring in positive energy. Again, this is a general reading for the fire signs. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the signs of Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. If at any time during this reading you have a question, just go ahead and write that in the comment section, and I will be very happy to answer that question for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the fire signs. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Greta. I am an intuitive reader. I do trust my intuition first and foremost. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the fire signs. When we look at this first row, when we look at this top row, we will be looking at your public life, your professional life, your career, and the energy that is surrounding you there. When we look at the second row, we will be looking at your home life, your personal life, and the energy that is surrounding you there. When we look at the third row and the final row, we will be looking at final thoughts, final messages, final takeaway. What would Spirit like you to take away from this reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the fire signs. Again, my name is Greta. I am an intuitive reader. If you have any questions, please write those in the comment section, and I will be happy to answer those questions for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the fire signs. And let's just get these lined up just a little bit further so you have a good view of those. And the foundation, the basis of your reading is the Death card. And the Death card often is not what we believe that it is. The Death is a transition. It's also a time of things that have lost their zest. A situation where you've lost your zeal, you've lost your drive, you've lost your desire. And that is forced or backed by the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is really a resurrection, something from the past, healing from the past, healing something from the past that has caused you to lose your passion, lose your desire, lose your drive. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the fire signs. Again, if at any time you have any questions, just go ahead and write those in the comment section, and I will be very happy to help you answer those questions or find an answer for you. This is a general reading for the fire signs of Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And we start off in your public life, your professional life, with the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a pivotal point. It's time to turn from the past, turn away from the past and turn towards the future, turn towards the present. And it's not even really about turning towards the present as much as turning towards the present. We're spending too much time dwelling in the past. I'm so glad that, is it Ani loves me? Thank you. Did you have a question, Henna, in regards to Ani, or are you just wanting to proclaim his love for you? And that is followed by the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is someone that has put in the time, they put in the effort, and it's been a real struggle. It's been a real battle up until this point. And you have the battle scars to show that. The Nine of Wands does indicate a wounded soldier. And honestly, this has been coming up in quite a few of my readings this week. And as we're ending the Cancer season, this Cancer season was one of spiritual and emotional trials and turmoils. And as we're all coming out of the Cancer season, we're coming out with some wounds and some scars that we are still working on and still healing. But this Cancer season has initiated, has started a healing process. And so you're going through some healing or a healing process in your public life. And that is followed by the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is a gift. And this is a financial gift, a financial gain of something that was destined for you. And that is followed by the 10 of Wands, the reaping in, the gathering of the harvest. The 10 in tarot represents beginnings and endings. And it's the bringing in of the harvest. You have worked hard for something, and is that shown by the Yes, this is a collective reading for the fire signs of Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. If you have Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo anywhere in your zodiac chart or in your birth chart, most definitely this reading is for you. If at any point during this reading you have a question about the cards on the table or about the topic of conversation, or if there is a simple general question that you would like asked, please write that in the comment section and I will be happy to answer that question for you. If you are asking a question about a love interest or a loved one, I do like to know what your zodiac sign is. And I also like to know the zodiac sign of the person that you are inquiring of. Thank you. And so we see you graduating, we see you healing. I mean, we start off at a pivotal point of turning point, of becoming, of staying in the present. You've put in the work, you've put in the time, you've put in the effort. The universe brings you in a gift and you reaped the harvest. I think what you're not seeing is that there is a victory coming to you. I think that you have been working so long and so hard on achieving something, or you have set a goal, or you're finishing a project that you're so focused on achievement that you're not seeing what is coming for you or what is coming towards you. Maybe you have applied for a job or applied for a promotion or have applied for a raise in the past, and maybe you've even forgot that you've applied for this, or that maybe you've given up the hope that it's going to come in for you. But the cards are letting us know that what you have worked on in the past, maybe you thought it was a failure, maybe you thought it wasn't going to come to fruition, but there is something from your past in your public life, in your professional life, that is coming to fruition, that is going to bring in sweet success for you. You will be able to see a clear path on how to move forward. And part of being able to see a clear path and being able to move forward does many times involve sharing our thoughts and sharing our ideas with those that are around us. Many times we will find there's synchronicities that happen when the universe is getting ready to bring us in a gift. And this is a nice gift. This is a gift of success. This is a tangible gift, something that you've worked hard for, something that you've been waiting for, almost to the point of for giving up waiting. But you'll need to get help and support. And that help and support, you will find that there's going to be synchronicities that start happening. And take advantage of those synchronicities and be grateful for those synchronicities. Maybe you've been holding. Thank you. And so, are you? Is it Hina? Heena? I'm so sorry about my pronunciation. Are you asking if you have a future with Ani, or are you asking, do you have a future with Ani? And if you are asking, do you have a future with Ani, could you please tell me what your zodiac sign is and what Ani's zodiac sign is? Thank you. And so, yes, I believe that you've been holding back on confronting a situation, or you've been holding back on asking for what it is that you would like. And Source is here letting us know, step forward, step into your confidence, and ask for what it is that you would like. Ask for what it is that you need. It might even be, why am I thinking? Maybe you did apply for a position, or you did apply for a raise, or maybe you feel like you were stepped over, or that you missed a bonus. Ask. Just say, hey, I put in that application, I put in that form, I applied, I asked, and I was just wanting to know the status of my request. I think as soon as you ask for that status of your request, it's going to be granted to you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the fire signs of Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And in your private life, in your personal life, here we see the Four of Swords, taking a break, taking a future, or taking a break. I'm sorry, I keep reading Henna. I have a future with Ani. Okay, thank you. And so we're taking a break, we're taking a pause. And this is different than self isolation. It's taking time, making time to think and evaluate and clear your head. There's been a lot going on, and we're wanting to just clear your head. Hey, Divine Libra gang. This is a general reading for the fire signs of Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. If you have Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. Libras, I think I did your live reading yesterday. And so your live readings are on Wednesdays. If you would like to tune in on Wednesday evening to ask a question, although I do invite you to look at the Libra weekly reading to help you find clarity. And that 4 is followed by the 5 of Swords. And again, it's looking for clarity, finding clarity. There's something that is, thank you, Deluxe Factory. Is that Deluxe Factory Fountain? That is definitely an interesting name. I will definitely look for that in the Libra reading. Although Deluxe Factory, if you did have a quick, simple question that you would like to ask, please do write that in the comment section. If that request or that question involves you and another person, I would like to know your or that other person's zodiac sign as well. And so, like Dukes, okay. Thank you, Deluxe Factory Fountain. I don't quite understand that. Like Duke, yes. And so we go from thinking and looking for clarity, taking time out. There's been a chaotic situation surrounding your home life that you are looking for or seeking clarity. And it's like you had to take a step back from all of that chaos to find clarity. Say it like Stooks. Okay. Yes. And so that this searching, that this searching, that this looking is followed by the Sun card. And I love the Sun card. I love when I see it comes up in someone's reading because the Sun is the happiest card in the tarot. That you have the happiest card in the tarot. And so, whatever this situation is that's causing you to think, to take a step back, it's a good idea. And it's a positive that you're taking a step back to find clarity. And I see you finding that clarity. And then that is followed by the 9 of Swords. And there's a lot of swords here in your private life, in your personal life. And anytime I think of swords, I think of words. And these could be spoken words or these can be written words. There is someone in your private life. There's 2 people in your private life. There's one person that is speaking or acting with chaotic and hurtful words, and you're wanting to take a step back from these hurtful words. These words are really causing you some pain and some agony. But there's another person in your private life that has the right words at the right time for you. And you are going to be extremely grateful for your family and your circle of friends that are surrounding you at this time. Yes, extremely grateful. So it's like there's words, someone is speaking hurtful words and then someone is speaking healing words. Someone is going to offer you healing advice. And not only is this advice, are these words going to heal or put you on the path of healing, they're also going to help you find the clarity that you're looking for. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the fire signs. Okay. Okay. And so, are you wanting to know, you know a person or have met a person named Frank, and this Frank is telling you that they are an ordained minister, and you have doubts if they are an ordained minister? Is that correct? And so, thank you, Duke's Factory. And so, what I would say without even drawing a card or anything, trust your intuition. And so, if you're thinking that they're telling you that they are an ordained minister, but it's just not smelling right to you, there are many ordained ministers that probably shouldn't be ordained ministers. So whether they have the paperwork or not, or whether they have uh, the ability of being an ordained minister, I don't think is really the question. It's is what they are ministering to you in align with your soul's purpose and your soul's mission. And that's what I would be looking for. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Duke's Factory. Is Frank an ordained minister or not? Thank you, Spirit. And again, they may be an ordained minister, but they might not be in alignment to what your needs are, if that's making sense. Always trust your intuition. Thank you. Messages. One, yes or no for, it looks like they are a newly ordained minister. But again, just because someone is an ordained minister doesn't mean that they are in alignment with us and alignment with our soul's purpose. There's many ordained ministers that I have come across where it's like, I don't know what you're preaching, but it's definitely not aligned with my beliefs and my life's path. And I think that might be what you were questioning. Okay. And thank you. And so I was having a little bit. And so, Anna, what is your zodiac sign and what is Ani's zodiac sign? I think we might be having a little bit of a language barrier there. Yes. So, Hannah, if you would like to know about you and Ani, please write what your zodiac sign is and write what Ani's zodiac sign is. And I will be very happy to pull some cards for you. Thank you, Duke's Factory, and I hope it's as clear as mud sometimes when you're speaking with spirit, um, but most definitely, always first and foremost, trust your intuition. You know what is for you and what is not for you, and if you're questioning Frank's ability to minister, that is your intuition speaking to you. Okay. And how long have you two been separated? How long have you two been separated? Okay, thank you. One card for Henna and Ani. Is he coming back to her? Yes or no? I do not believe so. If he comes back to you, it's not going to be for some time. He or you are on the journey of enlightenment. And many times when we are on the journey of enlightenment, on the journey of seeking higher knowledge, higher wisdom, that is often a path that we walk alone. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Final thoughts, final messages. And then we have the Empress card, the state of manifestation. On? Yes. No. Henna, no. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And we have the Empress card. And the Empress card, the Empress card is being in a state of manifestation, being in a state of uh, creation, and being able to achieve our goals and being successful at what we are working on, what we are doing. And that is followed by the 10 of Pentacles, emotional and spiritual fulfillment. Look at these pentacles coming up. And then the 6 of Pentacles, which is fairness, balance, equal give and take, and legacy wealth. Here I see you being in a state of being able to achieve or create or receive legacy wealth. And, you know, there's these pentacles here, and there's these pentacles here, which indicates there is a large sum of money coming in for you, but there's more attached to that sum of money. There's more attached to that property. Perhaps maybe it's an inheritance, but there's more attached to it. There is the legacy. And the legacy, it's whether we're building legacy, we're building wealth that is passed on to future generations, or whether we're receiving legacy wealth from past generations. But that legacy wealth is the spiritual and the emotional wealth that comes with it comes from within. It's more than the tangible, it's the intangible. And you know, Leo, Your birthday season is just right around the corner, and it might be time to get ready for that. Bliss comes from following our hearts. And that is what this legacy wealth is talking about. And also, this 10 of cups is talking about. It's talking about following our hearts and trusting our intuition. It is when we follow our hearts and that we trust our information. That is when source sends us information, and that is what will guide you on your path. Insight on what you need in order to feel safe, comfortable, and satisfied. And I know in the title, I did talk about success. I did also talked about abundance and you being the light. And there is success here for you. There's legacy wealth here for you. What is important and what this legacy is talking about is you are a guiding light for those that are surrounding you. And I see you building and pulling together a legacy